Which iPad should you get in 2019? Is it going to be the iPad mini 5, which has not been updated for a really long time? Is it going to be the iPad 2018 version, the budget iPad that Apple announced last year in March? Or is it going to be the iPad Pro 10.5 inch, which was released in 2017? Or is it going to be the brand new iPad Pro 11 inch? Let's find out. The first thing that we are going to do is talk about the specs for all of the iPads. So the first iPad that we're going to talk about is the iPad mini 4. So the iPad mini 4 has not been updated by Apple in a really long time, and we are guessing that maybe Apple will discontinue it this year. So we're going to talk about the specs for the iPad mini 4. I'll keep the specs short. So the iPad mini 4 has a A8 processor in the iPad. It has a 7.9 inch display, and it also has a 8 megapixel camera. So the baseline iPad mini 4 only comes in one variant, which is the 128GB variant. That is the only storage option that you can get, and that iPad mini 4 is 598 Singapore dollars. Next up would be the iPad 2018 version that Apple announced in a keynote at March of 2018. So this is a budget iPad. So this iPad has a A10 chip inside the iPad, so it is quite powerful, which is enough to do all your basic tasks, and also it works with the first generation Apple Pencil. So this iPad is 9.7 inches, and for the middle storage version, which means there's a 64 gigs and the middle one is 128 gigs. So the 128 gig version is about 648 Singapore dollars. So for the third product, it will be the iPad Pro 10.5 inch version. So this version was released by Apple in 2017, which means it is the second generation iPad Pro. I'm not sure why Apple still sells this product because they already have a third generation iPad Pro, but that doesn't matter. So this iPad Pro is $1,188 for the middle storage. So it comes with 64 gigs and the middle one is 256 gigs. That is a $1,188. So this iPad Pro has a 120Hz display. So if you watch my iPad Pro review, you should know how smooth the 120Hz display is. And also it works with the first generation Apple Pencil, just like the budget end iPad 2018. And the iPad Pro has a A10X chip inside, so it is plenty powerful to do all your basic tasks. And finally, we have the iPad Pro 11 inch 2018 version, and this one is the most powerful out of all the iPads. It comes with a A12X chip. It is super powerful. If you have seen again my iPad Pro review, you would know that it crushes the MacBook Pro, or it's actually around the same, but it is crazy how powerful the iPad Pro is. So this iPad Pro is more expensive. So again, this is the middle option. So you have the 64GB option and the 256GB option. So this 256GB option is $1,419. So it is a bit more expensive than the iPad Pro 10.5 inch option. So this iPad Pro has a brand new redesign, so that's why it's more expensive. So besides that, it also has a second generation Apple Pencil, so you can magnetically charge the Apple Pencil with the brand new iPad Pro. And also it has a improved camera, so it's actually the same camera as the iPhone XS if you take photos or videos with your iPad. Okay, so now that I've listed all the specs, I'm going to tell you which one is suitable for who. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to cut straight to the chase. So first up, the iPad mini 4. I don't think you should get it because it is super outdated. The A8 chip is very outdated. I don't think Apple will update the iPad mini 4 anymore. It's gonna get discontinued, so I think that you shouldn't get the iPad mini 4. So next up would be the iPad 2018 budget version. So for that one, you can consider if you are a student on a budget, or you're just a parent who wants to buy an iPad for a kid to use, watch movies, play some educational games, or teach them some stuff on the iPad. And that one is the perfect iPad because it is the cheapest out of all the 3 iPads that I might recommend to you guys. So then would be the iPad Pro 10.5-inch version. That one, it is quite good if you don't want to spend the extra about $300 to $400 on the brand new iPad Pro. If you're okay with the old design, if you're okay with the old chips, you feel that the previous generation iPad Pro is plenty powerful enough to do all your tasks. If you don't need to do video editing, photo editing and all that, the iPad Pro 10.5-inch would be perfect for you to use because you don't need that much power and you still can get that large display to use. And you also have the benefits of the 4 speakers around the iPad. You still have the 120Hz display, all that, and also you get an extra benefit. You get a headphone jack, which the brand new iPad Pro 11-inch do not have. So finally, it would be the iPad Pro 11-inch. So for that one, you are really the baller, you want to spend that extra money to get the best of the best, you can get the 11-inch or the 12.9-inch. That's which one is the best for you. So if you want to get the 11-inch, I would say definitely go for it. Get the 256GB option, I think it's the best, or you can go for the 512 or the 1TB option. So if you get this one, you obviously need a lot of power because it is the A12X chip. You can do video editing, you can do photo editing, you can do pretty much anything because the power of the iPad Pro is very good. I have done video editing and photo editing with the iPad Pro and it's super quick to edit videos on the iPad. So also watching videos will be better because you got the brand new redesign, so you got the new boxy design and it's better to watch content on. And also, if you don't like the previous iPad Pro where you have to stuck the Apple Pencil inside the first generation and second generation iPad Pro, you have to stuck the lightning port into the iPad to pair the Apple Pencil. So if you get the brand new 3rd generation iPad Pro, you can buy the 2nd generation Apple Pencil and you can magnetically charge it with the iPad Pro and you can pair with it immediately, so it's super intuitive. So that classifies the people who wants to get which type of iPad in 2019. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, like I said, budget iPad for students or for parents who do not want to spend a lot of money on the iPad. The iPad Pro 10.5, if you don't mind the old design, you're okay with the old chip, and then you can get the 10.5-inch because you get a lot of the same features with the brand new iPad Pro, but you still get the headphone jack, so that's good. So if you don't mind the old design and you're okay with the chip, you can get the old generation, 2nd generation iPad Pro. And the 3rd one, if you need a lot of power, you're a student or you're a professional who needs a lot of power and you like drawing a lot with the Apple Pencil and you like the new design, you can definitely get the iPad Pro 3rd generation. So that's it for me for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I have made this informative and short as possible. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, definitely do leave a thumbs up on the video. If you're new, definitely subscribe to the channel and I shall see you guys later. Bye.